What's up, guys? It's your boy Cam. I am here with another video. We are here with NXT Takeover New York, finishing off a jam-packed weekend. We just had NXT Takeover. I'm just forgetting the takeover name. I just recorded that video today. Super unprofessional. NXT Takeover New Orleans. We just had that Saturday in game, but earlier this morning for me, and it was an awesome jam-packed show. Check it out. Tons of great things happening over there for the Inferno brand. But we are here on the Thunder brand, and Trish Stratus introduces us to NXT Takeover New York. Lethal Swerve, our tag team champions, Jay Lethal, Swerve Scott, make their entrance here tonight as they face FTR for the NXT tag team titles, and the match gets us a 85. Pretty good, and about to have great heat and good wrestling. Swerve Scott and Jay Lethal defeated FTR 14:37 when Swerve Scott pinned Dax Harwood with the handspring back elbow. Swerve Scott and Jay Lethal make defense number 5 of the NXT tag team titles, and this also continues the streak of Lethal Swerve just having blue-rated matches all over the place. I think blue-rated matches on during all the takeover cards. They had it with the North a couple of times. I think it was another team too, if I'm not mistaken. But they just keep having. No, yeah, it was with the North. They had a couple matches against the North, banger after banger. Jay Lethal 78, Swerve Scott 79, Cash Roller 81, Dax Harwood 81. Pretty good. Blue-rated tag team match, fantastic. FTR head up the ramp as Lethal Swerve celebrate their victory. 93. And about to have superb wrestling, great heat. Ricochet, my man Ricochet, defeated Daniel Bryan 14:44 by pinfall of the standing shooting star press. Ricochet outscored Daniel Bryan by 1 point, but they both gave us 90+ rated performances. Daniel Bryan 90, Ricochet 91. If you looked at the last pay-per-view, Daniel Bryan was doing that, defeated Ricochet, I think by cheating, but Ricochet beats him here clean tonight. Ricochet picks up the win here tonight as he splits the series with Bryan 1 apiece. So it looks like they're going to be headed towards rubber match, because I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan is not going to like losing to Ricochet. 88, I thought that was a match. Gail Kim asks Bianca Belair how she feels against her match against Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey ambushes her and attacks her arm. Road agents check on her, so Ronda Rousey looks like she just took out Bianca Belair before their match. We'll see if Bianca Belair can even fight here tonight against Ronda Rousey. 76, and the brother had great heat and good wrestling. Rhea Ripley defeated Raquel Gonzalez in a Texas death match in 12:38 when Raquel Gonzalez was pinned with the soul food and could not beat the 10 count. This all stemmed from that tag team, that Barbara tag team death match they had against Sasha Banks and Bayley, and they lost, and they both just kind of blamed the other person. So they just fought it here tonight. They've been going back and forth for all these weeks. They want to have a New York street fight, but they didn't have that in game, so we just changed it to a Texas death match. Rhea Ripley is the one that wins here tonight, and Rhea Ripley just continues to ascend. And just to be honest, this was kind of like a holding pattern for Rhea Ripley, because she is like one of our most popular women on the roster. And Raquel Gonzalez, even though she was champ, she just kind of was like pop capped. Like she's only a certain level. Like this 71 is that's really all that she's going to be at, unless I find something else that breaks her through that mold. But yeah, but she loses here tonight. Rhea Ripley wins here tonight, 76. Worst match so far, but hey, they're all going to be bangers. 77. In the good match, Kyle O'Reilly defeated Eddie Kingston and Alexander Hammerstone in 12:45 when Kyle O'Reilly pinned Alexander Hammerstone with the Brain Buster. I thought that was supposed to be Eddie Kingston. During the match, we also had Jonathan Gresham distract Eddie Kingston. Okay, it should just be distracted. Okay. But Kyle O'Reilly 80, Eddie Kingston 72, Alexander Hammerstone 70. So pretty good match here tonight. An interesting note, you remember when Kyle O'Reilly, he beat Jonathan Gresham at the last pay-per-view, and Jonathan Gresham was just pissed off at Kyle O'Reilly. And then Dan Bryan asked Kyle O'Reilly, did he want to be the co-leader of Pika Technique, the group which Jonathan Gresham is in. And Jonathan Gresham, he's kind of like not he doesn't really like Kyle O'Reilly all that much, but when push comes to shove, he helped him here tonight. So that's just an interesting note to take fact of. Get ready to match. 81. So this is going to be interesting. Aleister Black dons special gear in the entrance. Santos Escobar rocks Day of the Dead inspired gear. Even though it's October, Day of the Dead is like one of the first days in November in his in the Latin culture. So he's just rocking some early Day of the Dead gear. Aleister Black, Santos Escobar. Casket match, coffin match, casket match, whatever you want to call it. You close the lid shut, the person loses. The match gets us at 84. Pretty good. And a superb match. You thought it would be Aleister Black, but it's Santos Escobar who wins by defeating Aleister Black in a casket match when Aleister Black was trapped. These two have been feuding for months on end, and it ends here tonight with Santos Escobar shutting the lid closed on Aleister Black. Aleister Black 81, Santos Escobar 84. Mind you, Aleister Black has still never been pinned in NXT. I thought this was a good way to elevate Santos Escobar without having to pin Aleister Black. Aleister Black is still undefeated here in NXT, but we're going to be doing like a little bit of a character change with Aleister Black. And this next segment kind of shows that. So Santos shuts the casket shut on Aleister Black. Aleister Black come out and take the casket through the side of ramp. So you have Brody King, Chris Dijak, Damian Priest, and Su Yung. All they do is they're just rolling the casket through the, not through the crowd, but you know, like the side entrance, like not the main entrance, but the side entrance where the curtains are. They just roll the casket through there. It's going to be interesting to see because they are all heels here tonight. It's going to be like a little bit of character reset for the House of Black, maybe a baby face turn. We never know. But a little bit of a character change for Aleister Black. This is a good way to ride him off for a couple weeks, maybe a few months, just to give him a nice character change. But Santos Escobar wins here tonight by beating Aleister Black. There's only, the next step is championship gold. Maybe the open weight, tag team, NXT heavyweight championship. The man is just popular. He just has blue rated. He's finally cracked the upper echelon of ratings. So the man is just on fire right now. Anybody that had good wrestling, decent wrestling in the crowd, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, even though you put up a good fight, loses to Andrade El Idolo, or as Kevin Kelly says, Andre or Ian Riccoboni. I don't know how hard Andrade El Idolo is, hard to say, but he defeated Orange Cassidy in 11:52 by pinfall, the split-legged corkscrew senton. I was on, see, look at me. I'm over here talking about them. Andrade El Idolo 89, Orange Cassidy 57. Scott is telling Bianca that she can't wrestle. Scott Garland is a road agent. He's telling Bianca Belair that doctors said that she can't wrestle, but she's refusing orders and continues walking. I think the next match is John Cena versus LA Knight. And it is. And about that had good heat and decent reaction from the crowd. John Cena defeated LA Knight in 11:59 by pinfall, the Attitude Adjustment. John Cena 77, LA Knight 64. I know LA Knight is really popular right now. I'm recording this on August 23rd. And it looks like those two might have like a little segment in the coming weeks. You might not, never know. But LA Knight really has turned some heads and really monitor. Like, I've always been like a big, I won't say biggest Eli Drake for him, but I always knew that he had potential. But I'm just so happy he's getting that chance. And he actually does have good star quality in the game, which makes it very good to push him. So if I want to push him in the future, that's cool. So, but John Cena wins here tonight, even though he lost to Adam Cole at the last Takeover or in the main event. He rebounds here tonight by beating LA Knight. John Cena 77, LA Knight 64. Good match. 90. Wow. In a superb match, Ronda Rousey defeated Bianca Belair in 13:33 by stoppage when Bianca Belair was injured and could not continue. So just imagine that Bianca Belair, even though she's fighting through the injury of the arm, and she has Ronda Rousey in for the KOD, and just Bianca just arm just gives out, and Ronda Rousey just continues to put Bianca Belair in the armbar. Even though Bianca Belair is not tapping out, the referee just stops it and waves off the match because Bianca Belair's shoulder is just in excruciating pain. Ronda Rousey 92, Bianca Belair 76. This was a smart way for Ronda to get her heat back, get a victory, and also not really beat Bianca Belair clean. 88. Agents help Bianca to her feet. Rousey attacks her again, putting her in an armbar. So Ronda Rousey is just relentless here tonight. Pretty bad night for Bianca Belair. 84, pretty good. In a superb match, the newly turned heel Keith Lee defeated Matt Riddle in 12:54 by pinfall at the Power Slam. The basis to this match was that Keith Lee was just pissed off after losing his openweight title to Kyle O'Reilly. He didn't have the title, but losing the chance at the then champ Aleister Black's openweight title, and Keith Lee was just pissed off that Kyle O'Reilly was the late addition. That should have just been a one-on-one match against Aleister Black. He just pissed off. Matt Riddle, he's just this happy-go-lucky guy, and Matt Riddle's just pissed off. Keith Lee's just pissed off at Keith Lee. They had a tag team match against 2.0. Keith Lee defeated 2.0 basically by himself, and he ended up turning on Matt Riddle, calling him a joke, saying that he doesn't have time for these games. He wants championship gold, and that's been eluding him over the past couple months. He's had his eyes focused on the openweight title, and he didn't have it, so he's just been pissed off. But Keith Lee wins here tonight, 79. Matt Riddle, 81. 84 rated match, pretty good. 89. FTR. So FTR is a part of the United Empire with Will Ospreay. FTR leave the building. They're just kind of pissed off. Will says he needs them in his defense against Adam Cole here tonight. They said they need some time to think, and Will Ospreay is looking dumbfounded, like, you're supposed to be my teammate. You're supposed to help me out. I have one of the biggest matches of my career tonight against Adam Cole, just to show people I'm not just a one-hit wonder. And FTR is like, hey man, you're the aerial assassin. You got it. You could figure it out. You beaten him once before. You beat him once again. And Will Ospreay just looks completely perplexed. 82. In a good match, Johnny Gargano defeated Pete Dunne at 15-15 by submission with the Gargano escape after interference from LA Knight. So backstory to this, there's a lot of backstory. The backstory to this, so LA Knight and Juice Robinson, they've been kind of like, I don't know, they've just been poking at Johnny Gargano, saying like, Tommaso Ciampa is gone. You've been winning. Every time you win a match, you lose a match. You can't win the big one here in NXT. And they're trying to show Johnny that, hey, you might need a change of scenery, maybe a change of attitude. Johnny's kind of had like a soft heel turn a little bit. Like they had a little feud against Orange Cassidy, Dexter Lumis, and Danhausen. Johnny Gargano beat Orange Cassidy by cheating a little bit, and Johnny, even though he's not fully fledged with LA Knight and Juice Robinson, but he's getting closer and closer to aligning with them, even though he never said that he aligned with them. So never know, but they consider Johnny a friend. Johnny's just kind of using them right now, so it's kind of an interesting dynamic. One of my favorite storylines right now. So it's like, will he want by Johnny's, like, some weeks he might be with them, some weeks he isn't, but it seems like LA Knight helped Johnny Gargano here tonight, beating Pete Dunne. So this is where it gets interesting. LA Knight, Juice Robinson beat down on Pete Dunne. John Cena comes out because, LA Knight and John Cena just had their match. John Cena comes out, but he gets completely overwhelmed by LA Knight and Juice Robinson. Johnny Gargano's just at the corner just looking at this. Like, he just won. He couldn't be bothered with this until he hears that heartbeat. Dun, dun, dun. No one will survive. Tommaso Ciampa. Nobody has seen him in months, like a couple months, 2-3 months. Tommaso Ciampa makes his way down to the ring. LA Knight, Juice Robinson hightails it. Johnny, Tommaso Ciampa stare down until Johnny just leaves the ring. Tommaso Ciampa looks at Pete Dunne and John Cena. So very interesting, because Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, they were reunited with DIY after they lost the tag team championships. Hasn't gone really well for Tommaso Ciampa. Then he lost a couple matches, went away. Johnny Gargano kind of aligned with LA Knight, Juice Robinson in a Willie Want They Thing situation. So it's going to be interesting to see. 89, fantastic. In a superb match, Bayley, yes, the role model, the idol, Bayley defeated Paige and Sasha Banks in 13:51 when Bayley pinned Paige with a belly-to-belly suplex. Bayley wins the NXT Intercontinental title. Segment 89. Bailey has a strong connection with the young female demographic who really like the winning. Paige, 79, Sasha Banks, 80, Bailey, 82. You know, Sasha Banks and Bailey, they're best friends in the game, right? In the game right now, currently. Sasha Banks, Bailey's the one. The storyline is that Bailey's the one that brought Sasha Banks back into the company. You know, they had a tag team match against Becky and Charlotte. That didn't go their way, however. But Paige said she wants some competition. Bailey and Sasha said, how about you face us in a triple threat match? Even though, you know, they kind of teased some tension between the two. Bailey and Sasha, they've always remained friends. But Sasha said something very interesting. She said, it's every woman for herself at NXT Takeover New York. And so the closing stages of the match, I want you to imagine Sasha Banks has Paige in the Banks. It looks like Paige is going to tap out, and just Bailey breaks it up, throws Sasha Banks out the ring, and gives Paige a belly-to-belly and pins her. And that's how Bailey stole the championship from her friend Sasha Banks. But pretty good match. Sasha Banks just lays in the corner shocked as Bailey just obnoxiously celebrates winning the IC title, not even looking in the direction of Sasha Banks. So we'll see what that does to their friendship. Will it fracture? I know Sasha said everyone for herself, but she didn't really think that Bailey was going to do that to her. So it's going to be very interesting to see. And we have our main event, Will Ospreay, Adam Cole, who wins. 89 rated match, fantastic. And about that, superb wrestling, great heat. The aerial assassin Will Ospreay defeated Adam Cole in 15-13 by pinfall of the Stormbreaker. During the match, we also had Kyle Fletcher run in and attack Adam Cole. Mark Davis also distracted Adam Cole. Will Ospreay makes defense number 4 of the NXT Heavyweight title. 89 rated match. Will Ospreay 95, Adam Cole 85. So yes, Aussie Open helping out their man, Kyle Fletcher, helping out their man, Will Ospreay. Interesting note, Aussie Open did debut like in the coming weeks in the build to this match, and the storyline there is like they're free agents and they were just signed, and the question is, did Will Ospreay bring them into the company? And they actually helped FTR beat Swerve Scott and Jay Lethal in a non-title match, and that's how they got the title match. So they thought, oh, maybe they're all aligned with each other, and then some miscommunication happened where I think Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis accidentally cost FTR the match, and they were trying to hit Adam Cole or Lethal Swerve, and FTR and Aussie Open were fighting, and then so the main question is Will Ospreay behind bringing Aussie Open back, but bringing Aussie Open into NXT, and it seems like this can answer the question. Aussie Open helps Will Ospreay retain his belt. The three of them stand over Adam Cole, so it looks like Will Ospreay had an insurance policy after all. He said he needed FTR, but it seems like he didn't because he has his boys with him. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis, they stand over Adam Cole, as Will Ospreay holds the NXT Heavyweight Championship to close the show. Fantastic, 91 rated. Okay, see, I felt like this did flow better than NXT Takeover New Orleans. I like this show better. This was a fantastic show. Tell me what you think down below. So much happened. So just to recap real quick, Swerve Scott, Jay Lethal, they defeated FTR. Ricochet defeated Daniel Bryan. Rhea Ripley defeated Raquel Gonzalez. Kyle O'Reilly got help from Jonathan Gresham to win the triple threat. Santos Escobar closed the casket and the chapter on the Aleister Black feud. Andrade El Idolo defeated Fresh Squeeze. Ronda Rousey attacked Bianca Belair and beat her in her match by stoppage. Keith Lee beat Matt Riddle. Johnny Gargano gets help from LA Knight to beat Pete Dunne. Tommaso Ciampa returned. Bayley stole the win and stole the NXT Intercontinental title from Sasha Banks, from her potentially winning the belt. And Aussie Open helped Will Ospreay beat Adam Cole here tonight. Tell me what you think down below. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.